Unitarian Universalist congregation with no geographical boundary, working toward creating a global spiritual community, rooted in profound love, which cultivates wonder, imagination, and the courage to act. Adapting to the COVID-19 pandemic has been difficult for many bricks and mortar congregations. Early on in the pandemic, we were in a unique position to assist many congregations with the transition. We hosted special episodes of The View, provided advice and counseling to religious professionals, and trained congregations for live streaming worship, all while providing robust online programming for our members. From worship to covenant groups, from classes to pastoral care, and from our monthly magazine to our letter writing ministry, we have found ways to build connection and community even through the screen. We have been a model for ministry on the margins, providing services for isolated Unitarian Universalists, becoming a spiritual lifeline for our members in prison, and investing in innovative ministry. We know better than anyone how deep and meaningful connections can be formed even from a distance. Unitarian Universalists have faced many challenges in these times, and we continue to persevere and to fight for justice and equity for all people, especially during moments of crisis. We are proud to be a leader in this faith movement, and we invite you to get involved in our ministry. We strive to be a place where anyone from anywhere can find spiritual refuge anytime they need it. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of the Larger Fellowship.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this year's competition of CLF Nailed It for CLF Connects events. And I'm Christina Rivera. You can call me Chris. And I'm part of the lead ministry team at the Church of the Larger Fellowship. Thank you so much, Michael Tino, for these awesome aprons. And this year I am in Nailed It competition with Julica Hermann de la Fuente, as well as a new contestant. Robin, a UU young person, is coming to us with their skills in the CLF Nailed It event. So let's get started. I'm so excited. So as always, you know, I try and have the picture of what I'm going to create nearby while I'm doing this. And so I don't want to say that this is an omen as to how this whole thing is going to go, but this is what my printer printed out for me. Yes, I think my printer needs some help. Even after asking my printer for a little bit of help, I got this, which is a little bit better and a little bit closer to what I'm going to be doing. But you know, it wouldn't surprise me at all if what y'all see at the end comes out looking something like this, because really, if you saw CLF Nailed It Season 1 and Season 2, you'll know that this is the test kitchen, where the test part of the test kitchen really, yeah, it comes into play.
I'm just having a really hard time with, I have to do something just like a picture. And I didn't know that, which is really weird, because I thought that that's how I did cakes, by finding pictures and then replicating them, but apparently not. Apparently I like finding pictures of cakes and then making them my own. So also because I'm tired and I have very little energy and I'm already late in doing this recording, I have decided that for this year, I am going to do a Nailed It version of Not Everything Is As It Seems. So I am going to replicate the picture, the cake that we are all supposed to be doing, but I'm not going to do it exactly the same way. I'm actually going to do a miniature version. I decided what would make it fun. It would be fun to make it hard and weird and different. And so I'm going to make a miniature version of this cake. And I'm going to start by making the snowmen, and the snowmen are going to be mini marshmallows. So basically, I'm going to scale everything off of a marshmallow. And I decided that since it's going to be tiny, I don't have to bake a cake for that. I'm just going to go to the grocery store and buy a cinnamon roll. So the cinnamon roll is going to be the cake. The marshmallows are going to be the snowmen. And I have a couple other things here that I think will help with the snowmen. Another thing that I discovered is you might ask yourself, can you use fondant that you've had around since before the pandemic? And the answer is no. Apparently, it gets hard as a rock. And I tried messing with it, and I tried making it soft again and adding water. Hot mess. So we are not going to do the fondant. Thank you. We are going to do frosting in colors, and I'm going to try to replicate everything with frosting instead. We're going to see how that goes. And I'm not going to make my own frosting. I'm going to use this frosting, which is white creamy supreme frosting. I wish I could come up with a smart, clever joke about white supremacy culture, but I can't because I am not fast on my feet that way. Maybe by the time we are watching this recording, I'll think of something, or maybe
I bet our viewers can. I bet our viewers can
have
come up
something
with
to say.
And I am probably going to have to mess
love
with
it.
it to change its consistency so that I can use it the way that I like to use frosting. So we're going to do that, and that's the plan.
Okay,
Oh,
so
gosh.
unlike last
So
year,
weird
this
watching
year I'm
myself.
in my kitchen at my home in Virginia, and I have an oven. So I don't have any excuse not to do the baking part. And I kind of know that you all really love to see the baking part. That was a big feedback we got last time. So let's do it.
All right, got preheat. Preheat the oven. I almost forgot to do that. I was like, oh no, I can't forget to do that.
Oh, I like the time lapse.
Also, Robin, you look way more competent than I ever could have been in that kitchen.
I mean, you've got a mixer.
Yeah.
Wow. And you know how to use your mixer.
You're serious,
Oh, and it's a loud mixer. Okay, so I've got my mixing bowl and my cake mix and my trusty measuring cups. Now, I want to say, y'all, 2 years ago, I told you that I don't have a third cup, and somebody needs to send me a third cup so I can stop using the 2/3 cup and just filling it halfway. I'm going to say I've still yet to receive a third cup.
Oh,
So
no.
you're just going to have to continue to see me struggle with these, until somebody sends me just the third cup. Third cup. Yeah, that's what I need. All right, so here we go.
Chris, I'm so sorry I did not get that memo.
All right, so you
I
all are.
decided I
I
was
would
going to use homemade ice.
You said, so now Audra is with us on this view, and Audra was in the actual Nailed It, and she is our celebrity judge.
Probably need to put some oil into the pans.
Yes, probably.
Julica told me she laughed when I did what I'm about to do last time, and now I can't remember why. Was I supposed
This
to
is my
use
favorite part.
something other than oil to oil the pans?
Oh, yes. Butter, Chris.
Interesting.
Butter.
Julica, what
Right.
Julica, if you're watching right now with us, what am I supposed to do that made you laugh? Just tell us now. It's okay.
Butter makes everything better.
It does.
They can.
Okay, time to whip the egg whites. I messed this up. I have to do it again. Scrambled eggs.
You separated egg whites. That's awesome.
Very impressive.
I
Nailed
tried to use
It.
store-bought ice egg.
Mom, was this the right amount of egg whites?
It was 4.
Okay.
See, your mom is playing the part of power producer for me. You have to help me with the mixer.
Crossing the fingers.
I love it. Yes.
The egg whites were for the cake or for the frosting, Robin?
The cake. I used store-bought icing, and then I made homemade cake.
Okay, but this
Okay.
is already like far and above beyond what we managed to do on Nailed It.
Was it stressful on Nailed It, Audra?
Fun, stressful. It was super fun, but I got up there and I literally didn't remember how to do a single thing. I was like, where do I find a mixing bowl? What is math?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was relaxing.
Yeah, I still set something on fire.
I'm sure it was relaxing.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Look at you go, Robin.
I know.
Hi.
Ooh, taste test.
It was good. This is how it's looking.
Whoa.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
I'm actually pretty happy.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I did remember something from you all from 2 years ago. Thank you so much. You said that I should cool my cakes before I try and decorate them. So I did that. And
Good job, Chris.
Good job.
I didn't remember the butter,
that these two
but
came out
I
just
remembered
lovely.
the cooling.
I don't know how they taste at all, but that's really
Pretty
not what we're
good.
talking about here, right?
They look good.
I guess it was.
They do look good. Only a tiny little dent on the top.
So these are great. These two round ones came out just really wonderful. And then
I'm waiting for
the
the other shoe.
accident. This is the triangle, the square one that I made. That kind of came out
A sledding
a little bit tipped, but I think.
How convenient.
I think
Yeah.
that is really going to help me with
Yes. You don't have to cut as much
the
now.
slide part of the
Happy
the cake.
accident.
So
Happy accident.
that's my story right
Oh,
now.
wait
and
till
I'm
you see
sticking
my
to
slide
it.
part. I'm
Probably
very
that will
proud.
walk.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I bought some of this already made. It's called fondant. Fondant.
I did too. I did that. I did
That's
that.
the stuff that the real baking people use. And I thought, well, how hard can it be? So I'm going to try that first.
My
If
arms
that
hurt
doesn't
after
work,
rolling
then
it
we'll go
out.
to the
After rolling that out,
fluffy
I was like,
white,
my arms hurt.
frosting.
Yes.
So here I go with my first ever try at fondant.
Alrighty,
Chris,
so
I'm
we
so proud
have
of you.
cakes. We have some cakes. They're cracking, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's all okay.
It's all going to be fun.
There was like a hole in the middle. I'm gonna level them, and then
Robin, all my cupcakes left.
I'm gonna
I have a
level
lot of
them. Ice stack, and then I was like, how many layers do I have? And then freeze, carve, ice, fondant. Yeah. So we're gonna do that.
Right?
Even better, freezing. I didn't even think about the
That's smart.
freezing.
Yeah.
Freezing is good.
Whoa, what is this you got? What is that fancy cake ice?
It's a leveler.
Oh, it's the leveler.
Okay, Robin, you are like
I
fancy.
Leveler.
I can't
I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
You go across. It's very helpful.
What?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It made such a mess, though. They were like scraps. Our chocolate cake is very crumbly, so there were like these scraps all over the table.
That's okay. Oh, look at it popped out. Oh my gosh.
I know, that's amazing. Those look really gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then let's see this leveling. All right, I can't wait to see that. You're pushing the whole table around.
It's very
Very nice,
impressive,
Robin.
Robin. You are so profesh.
Seriously, but also I like the interior design cleanup because that was my favorite part of Alien, is I could just throw things
I
aside.
have to move
Look at you, look at you.
that room.
Check out the leveling action. This is excellent. Yes. Oh, a little bit slower. There you go. Lower.
Right, I take it back. You must be the shock of this episode.
Wow.
Wow, amazing.
You'll notice there was no leveling in mine.
We saw you the rail.
I just piled them on top of each other.
That was the leveling. Oven's leveling. The oven had leveling. Looks like it.
All right, Robin, I hear that your mom had to do dishes for days, so they were your your production staff. Yes.
Hey, Robin. Wherever you put your hand just now, that's your microphone.
This
Don't
is
put it there.
the mess that's been made.
Yes.
It was
It's
like,
like a cake war has just happened.
Cake war.
I do know how to knead
a whole different
clay,
show.
though, because my father was a professional potter artisan. So
What are you doing, Chris?
A lot of clay in my time.
I'm kneading it.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
I was like, what is so
And it's
hard?
really hard. It's really hard to knead.
It's hard.
It was really hard. I was not prepared on the
Yeah,
show
but
to
that's
have like an exercise. And I got slow motion at one part when I was kneading, and I was into the point. Like,
And now I'm just making it up.
that's some good making up.
This music makes me happy.
Yeah, you know what, Chris, you're looking impressive too. Look at you rolling that out so well.
Yeah.
And your cake looks good.
my rolling did not go very well.
Okay.
That was me, my camera falling to the floor.
Yeah. Better it than the cake. Yeah.
My rolling did not go well. I rolled like a little bit, and then
Yeah.
I had to
That
get
is
like
exhausting, right, Robin?
like you'll see it did not.
And then I was
it
like-
did not go as planned.
You're looking so professional with your pinch and wrapping.
That's what I had to do. I had to put it on like pieces
Right.
Yep.
so it could actually work.
Julica, I too am.
I could just like roll the fondant over, but because of like slow, I didn't know how to like make it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, the sloping, yeah. So Julica, I too am doing the marshmallow snow people.
Yes.
I made
There
rolls
they
of
are.
fondant.
You made fondant ones? Yeah, that's what I would have done. The marshmallows.
Oh, fondant ones. Oh, that is so smart.
Yeah.
I
And
did
then I
not.
colored the fondant for like the wrap.
Oh.
Very, very clever.
I can't wait to see yours, Robin. I feel like I'm being punished by Tanner though because we haven't seen any of mine yet.
Well, remember Tanner didn't think we were going to be here.
That's right. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, for friends who are not on Facebook, I have COVID at home, but I rallied to be part of this conversation.
And I found
you're here.
rectangular. I didn't know that there's rectangular marshmallows.
Oh, was that square?
What?
There's
like
they're
five?
rectangles, marshmallows.
There are?
Oh.
Like-
Yeah.
Or were they for like
Some people,
s'mores?
it is fun to make it perfect. Yoga has fun making it look perfect. And not just, I guess I wouldn't just say perfect, but making it look like the vision that she had of what it could be, I guess that's really what it is. It's not perfection because, perfection can look a lot of different ways.
You see the green.
It's about having that vision of what you want it to look like. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and use my fingers on all of this.
Now, Chris, were your fingers stained green for days?
Oh, look at that.
Of course.
Look at that. It looks just like it.
So I'm using this here to stick it together. All right, and then we're just gonna spin this like around.
Oh my gosh, is that like a cake? Cake plate thing? You are a pro.
I had to layer the cake board because the one I was using, like stack the cakes upon, was too small, and I didn't want to like transfer the cake, so I just put it on a bigger one.
That was so
okay.
smart.
I was like, put this on there. I'm not transferring the cake because they were like already frosted.
Right.
So I was like, I'm not transferring.
Amazing.
And you were smart. You put the frosting underneath
Yeah, so it doesn't slip
to
off.
already have the. Very good.
Yeah. All right, I'm a little impressed. I can't do a little bit of that chocolate cake, I have to say, Robin. That looks really good. I love chocolate cake with my friends. That's my favorite. You enjoy the snack as you went along.
Taste testing as we go.
That's how I bake. I do volume.
Yeah, you do, right?
Yours goes around. Yours goes around.
But I had a turntable.
So fancy.
Wow.
This, Robin, you definitely could be on Nailed It, if not an actual legitimate baking show, because you are doing really well. The three of us were competing, struggling tonight.
I really am.
To be fair, it took me multiple days.
Yeah.
It took me like multiple days.
Did it?
I know they take a really long time, don't they?
Yeah.
It took me like 3 days. Or I don't know.
Exactly.
I feel ya.
Doing the cupcake in 45 minutes felt very impossible.
I bet that was.
And then the tub, you can see off to the side, I had this big tub of white fondant. It was
Was that it?
yes, that's the tub of white fondant.
Amazing.
Wow.
I can't believe you're gonna diet as well. That's bananas.
Okay, this is when the carving started. I was like, I don't know.
Right to carve out your ram. Insane.
Oh, is it already frozen?
It turned out well, but in the process, I was like, this is not gonna work out.
Oh, because you're making the ram.
That's right. And you've got that nice crumb
I had
coat.
to carve it out.
Right.
That's why I froze it, because it's easier to carve when it's frozen.
Yes.
Another
Got
good
it.
tip.
These
You just
are nice.
keep grabbing another knife.
All the knives.
The huge knife.
Exactly.
It was frozen. It was so hard. It was a frozen cake, and apparently frozen cake is like impossibly hard. So I was like, okay.
Right.
I'm a little concerned.
Left it for beds. Yes.
Okay, I
You got one for yourself. Your face.
That is so perfect.
No one's low set.
It was so frozen. Like, it was so frozen.
Rip Robin. It's so nice to know you.
There I am.
Oh, Lord.
Chris, that looks really good.
Yeah, this
That's
is
Julica.
really good.
Oh, that's Julica. Oh, with your
That's
cinnamon
Julica.
bun. Oh my god, I love it.
Wait,
And
this
you
is a donut?
No,
got
so
a cinnamon roll, I think,
A
right?
donut?
you didn't see the part where I it's a cinnamon roll, but I unrolled it, cut a piece off, and then rolled it back up again.
Ah.
I mean, that's a cute ramp idea.
Oh, I should have done powdered sugar as no, that's smart. I should have done that.
Oh my gosh, are those your trees? That is so cute.
Are those
Yeah, I
ice cream
did I put fondant on the ice cream cones to like
Yeah, but
layer
then
it.
I ate them to make them the right size.
Smart.
Why didn't I think of
Gosh, you
that?
are you dipping them in milk to eat them?
Yes, I
Or
dip them in
salt.
milk to eat them.
I was like, this is so cute. You're gonna eat your crumbs with milk? That's adorable. I can't even deal. That is so cute. Yeah.
It's little, so like I like it.
I love it. Those are adorable pine trees.
Everything is so tiny that you can't really see me and the work, so I did a really quick close-up of what I was doing. And then once in a while I lean in.
Yeah. Well, you have to, again.
There,
You're not
see?
nagging. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
So friends.
Those are so tiny.
They
I
are
know.
so tiny.
I don't know how you like handle them.
What did you use for the nose, Julica?
It's a little sprinkle. It's an orange sprinkle stick for the nose.
What? That is so cute. I can't even stand it. One
I am-
orange sprinkle.
I made
I'm
a
very
whole-
delighted with
I
my
made a
nose
whole
sprinkle.
like in part of the snowman and then like stuck orange fondant in it.
That's smart.
I was like, whole fondant.
There
Yeah.
you go.
You
That's
are
what I
picking
would
up
try.
individual sprinkles, Julica.
I know.
I mean, that is bananas level.
How did you do that? How is it so neat?
It's like those people who knit teeny tiny things when you're going to teeny tiny needles and joking.
Refer back
I feel
to
they're
my
not that
earlier comment about perfection,
Yes.
perfection of a vision that you have.
It's not the exact.
We've had this conversation before. Like, I let my perfectionist have my cakes and I get the rest of my life.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's so smart.
Everybody's
It really is. If you're going to indulge, right? I just love that you got tweezers and everything. This
Yeah,
is like
I
craft.
needed tweezers.
Yeah, I could not do this. Like I don't have that level of like detail.
Yeah, Julica, when I had
Wow.
eyeballs on a cupcake, I first stupidly peeled an almond. I don't know why I thought to peel it, and then tried to use like edible food paint. I did a hot mess, literally a hot mess.
Oh,
They were fancy eyes, and I chose the path of not.
So, Julica, are you swirling the mushrooms in the icing?
yes, the face of the
Not the
smoky
mushrooms,
ball,
marshmallows.
of the marshmallows, so that I can. Did you say mushroom?
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
That's how it.
Threw me,
Yes.
and I was
I
like,
was
wait, am
like,
I
I
having
don't
an
think
English
I picked
Spanish
up on
moment?
mushroom
Okay, okay.
thing in life.
I was like, where were these mushrooms at? Little fondant mushrooms? I would need a mushroom
I
ice
can tell
cream.
you all a little bit about the level of cooking going on in my kitchen.
Oh, look, now you're going to see the other part. This is where I cut it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yep, cute.
Oh, to make the ramp.
Yep,
Exactly.
make the
That is so
ramp.
smart.
That's smart.
And you're gonna eat a
And
little
then I
bit.
ate
That's awesome. Well, you gotta be sure it's not poison.
That's what I do all the time.
So I didn't use fondant. I just decided
you
that I
used,
was going to make this as smooth as I could.
Yep. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that fondant was definitely a game changer for me. It gives me a pseudo level of
Exactly.
professionalism.
Whoa.
Oh, but now I really want a cinnamon roll.
I know. I will definitely at a bench screen. Look at that.
I learned that at one of the cake decorating things. You spin and
Oh,
you
I mean, that
push
makes
and
sense.
then you
Oh,
smooth
the
it.
smoother thingy.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I have that. I used to use it because I was doing like the fondant, so I didn't really care how smooth the
Right,
icing was.
right. You didn't need to.
I have one of the smooth things, but it has like a flat side and then it has all these like jagged sides.
Would you?
Yeah.
And hopefully by the time I'm done, you wouldn't even know how big it is.
Doesn't it? It looks just like it. And I'm finding that I really only have to do the outsides of the some of these.
Yeah.
Because
I love the wild abandon with that food coloring, which just gets everywhere.
Just like, who cares?
Who cares? Exactly.
It's like the one speck of green, and then everything else.
And then everything else is gonna be
completely
green.
white.
Yeah.
And,
You'll
I'm
see me
not
learn that
coloring
lesson in just a minute, maybe.
the entire marshmallow.
Janine
with
Braithwaite
this
is
green
see that she
because
waits
if
in
you
bailing,
see
but
from the
she's
picture,
sorry, Chris, that she's
there's,
firmly
like,
on
little
Team Robin.
white
Oh, okay.
highlights, kind of like if you had a tree that had snow on it.
Yeah, exactly. From a distance, it
that's-
absolutely looks like a
that's what we're
snow-covered
doing
tree.
here.
It's beautiful. I
Right?
actually do like an abstract.
I am here for the abstract tree.
I
as
just
well.
yeah, I love the abstract. But Chris, I have to say, you're unmistakable.
Abstract, I'm
trend
so
is
glad
amazing.
that's what you're calling it. That's what I was going for. It's exactly what I was going for.
There is like a little Picasso.
I
je
got
ne sais quoi,
white,
Chris.
green fondant.
There is a little Picasso in
I
it.
got white and green.
White
Yeah.
and green fondant, Robin?
Amazing, amazing.
That's
I got
smart.
white and green fondant, and I just like colored the rest of it with the white. I got
Oh my
more
God.
white than green.
Sure.
Got it.
Because you wouldn't want to try to change the color of that green fondant.
Oh,
Be a
God.
nightmare.
No.
So then, is it the
I
sliding
don't know how I did
snow friend? Are they on something? Is that a piece
A
of
sled.
chocolate?
It's
Oh,
a
it's
sled.
lead. Is it a graham
No,
cracker?
it's
Sled,
the
yeah.
sled, and it's a piece of Hershey's chocolate.
Mmm. Do love it.
And here I am.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah.
So these are
We
the
didn't have any brown.
these are the scars.
We didn't have any. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
We
I was
didn't
just gonna
have
say
any
these are
brown coupons. I used cinnamon. I had to use cinnamon to color my white fondant for the sled because we didn't
That's
have
really
any brown.
cute.
I used cinnamon,
That is smart.
but it actually worked out kind of well. So
It probably smelled amazing too.
yeah. Oh my gosh. So now I'm just like I've given up the utensils. I'm just using my fingers for all the colors.
Oh, but I love it. And again, from the distance, the abstract really is cute and like rustic modernist. I'm digging it.
it does look really good.
It looks really good from here.
Those are the arms.
I gave up on arms.
Mine looked fine up close. Definitely did look better when you like zoomed out.
I've got the ramp. I've got the stocking, the scarves. I've got the hats. I've got it all. Yes, I do. So excited to show this to you.
Okay. And we are now going to make the Christmas trees. So we've got 3 Christmas trees, and if you look at them, you can see that it's fondant and that they're like in increasing cones. So I'm
Well,
gonna
you can
try
see that,
something, and I
Julica.
have no idea if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna try. So this is a flower nail. So you got use these guys when you're gonna do something and you're gonna spin. So I'm just putting some frosting on it to make the tree stick. It's more frosting because the tree is not even. Okay, let's do this. All right, frosting.
There we go.
There we
Big gobs of frosting fixes
And
everything.
then this guy is enormous. I tape it down because it bothers me. You don't have a thing that fits in.
Oh my
otherwise.
God.
This is how you actually cover a cake really fast. Like you just squeeze it out. But I was thinking that it might do an interesting thing. Let's find out together.
I'm kind of like nervous. It's gonna squirt everywhere. Oh, it's working! Look at that!
Look at it.
Oh,
Oh my! Oh,
Almost.
almost. But
oh!
this is
Hello.
cool.
It looks good.
No, it's not working. Oh dear.
Keep going.
This
Keep
is-
going.
I keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Seuss, Dr. Seuss tree is what it is.
Yes, it
Check that
100% is super.
Doctor, actually, it's kind
Look
of
at it.
Yeah.
If I feel, the layers and stuff. It looks really
Thank you very
good.
much. Thank you
And
very
then are
much.
you going to use your tweezers to do some tiny ornaments?
Later, yes.
Oh my god, how cute is that?
That tree is adorable.
So good.
That tree is so stupid cute. I can't stand it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I sprinkled it.
Wow.
Gorge.
Yeah, it has like texture or whatever.
Exactly.
What'd you say, Robin?
Look like.
And, you know, and
I said it has like it makes it look more like texture-y.
Oh,
Exactly.
texture. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then the next one, I got really excited and I started playing with different tips. Yeah.
Oh,
course
for
you did.
the snow.
going off. I love it.
Yeah, and then I did little snow around.
Oh my God! Look at the
It's a
star
little-
on it and everything.
Yes, that is so cute.
I was very pleased with my trees.
Oh my God. That is so freaking cute. These trees are pretty next level.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, Julica,
Thank
your
you.
trees are pretty.
I'm excited by this cake now. I thought Robin was the runaway winner, but clearly it's going to be a tough one to call.
I think, yeah.
Well, it just kept falling. It was very funny. I was like, no, it's going, but then I got it in place.
Oh, my snowman. We're gonna fall over. I had to use toothpicks. I
Yep.
stuck a toothpick through the snowman and into the cake, so it didn't fall
Yep.
over.
Good job.
Oh my
That's what I
God.
did for
Dowel.
that for the one
Like
that
the
was on
dowels?
the incline. Yeah.
Yeah, the poor nailed it judges
I did
do
that
have.
for both of them.
Yeah. There was a ton of things
I
holding
took
up all of
that
our
to the
cakes.
snowman though. Because
Sorry.
when I had to put like one through the snowman and into the cake, like from its side, when it was on the slope, and I was like, "This is sad. I feel so bad. I feel so bad."
There's so
You
much
poor snow
I
friend.
took through into
There's
there.
so
I was like,
much structure stuff that goes into cakes that nobody knows, but like you're actually, in order for a cake to actually look good, you're like poking it and doing all kinds of weird things with wood and all other things. It's ridiculous.
and then when you go to try to make it, you're like, "Oh, this needs structural support. Oh, this needs structural support."
Yep.
And
Yep.
then people make it look easy.
Yep. You
Exactly
make it look so
right.
easy.
Audrey, you
Julica,
were
how
saying something about nailed it. What were you saying?
Oh, yes. The nailed it judges always have to eat everything that's presented, and they always spend a fair amount of time smashing stuff to make sure there's no sticks, toothpicks, pins, and other holding devices that they eat. At one point, there was a contestant who stapled something to the cake, and they were like,
What?
"Do not get the medal." Yeah.
And there was
Oh.
once when someone, when they were doing like a rubber duck in a bathtub challenge, someone used like a plastic or not plastic, a metal like some mini bathtub. So it's like
Got it.
like a pail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So
Look at that little hat.
I
Oh my
know,
God,
it's
it's adorable.
so cute. But you just decapitated it.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
like
used the
that
most
when
Santa
I
hat
did
because
the
I
other
couldn't
one.
make that flat hat.
Get cute.
They're so cute. Y'all are next level. This isn't. I should not be the judge of this.
It hesitated.
I did have it. Oh, that little yellow scarf.
Of course. That makes so much sense.
Yes, this is adorable. I cannot deal.
It's so cute. I love the mini. Like the mini's just so.
The minis, like
I know.
I know. Oh, deadly.
I love the mini snowman. Like, oh my gosh,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
so cute.
So flippin' cute.
I'm just impressed because you had to make all that frosting, right?
Yes.
Well, I just put some of the white in little bowls and then I colored it.
Yeah, so you had to make all that frosting, right?
That's not making frosting, Chris. When you
Yes,
make
it is.
no, it's not. When you make
No,
frosting, you start with
You
butter.
took you took
And powdered
two
sugar.
ingredients and you put them together. That's making it.
I mean, true.
Yeah, I go into this long thing about this tip and that tip and blah blah blah. Oh, and I don't
Oh, I
think that
cannot get over how cute these things are.
my
Oh my God.
my sleds are made out of brownies, which I mushed.
Cake on cake. Shut the front door.
Well, it's
I
not
was
really-
wondering how you could smush the chocolate, but now that makes sense.
That makes sense. It's brownie.
It's brownies.
That sounds really good, actually. Like,
That sounds awesome.
it sounds amazing.
I'm still obsessed with these trees though. They all are so different and cute. Ugh. That sprinkle snoot. Oh, so flippin' cute.
So cute.
All right, someone wants to know who, Julica, who did all your dishes?
Who did all my what?
Was it all your,
Your
dishes,
dishes.
After the fact? Was it you?
I did. Yes. But I didn't do them until the next day.
Ta-da! We finished!
Ta-da! Oh my gosh, so flippin' cute.
I'm
So cute.
Where's my teenager
Loving
who
it.
just got home from college? Yay! Very exciting.
We're back again. Okay, so we have
You're welcome.
Robin, that's great.
pretty well.
The stamp one was like way bigger.
You know what? Just
I think
Way bigger. I know, it looks huge next to the mini.
I feel like it was taller and like this, but
whatever.
whatever.
But you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So right
I mean-
now, I need my sled. So yeah. So I got a little sled. So I really couldn't get to that brown color, but I got creative. I used cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
I
Amazing.
I was
used
like, I was wrapping it around. I was like,
cinnamon
what can I
to
do?
color it. So it's like it's
That
colored.
is so clever.
I used like a
Oh my
cup of
God.
cinnamon. Oh my god.
I breathed in the cinnamon, and it got up in my nose. It was it hurt. I was like,
Okay. Now I have picture. So remember, this is what we're trying to recreate.
I was like,
Where am I gonna prop this up? Okay. We got this.
This is pretty amazing.
Yep,
Oh my
she's
gosh, fondant massaging.
doing the
Amazing.
fondant. Smart.
Oh my gosh, and rolling it out so well. I love it.
the
So this
rolling
was
of
day
my
2,
arms. I didn't-
Robin?
It's
This was day 4.
Day 4.
I think it was day 2 or 3.
Uh-huh.
I don't.
And then somebody says it's like 10 p.m. possibly. I think your mom says it was 10 p.m. You're doing this. Another knife. You and the knives.
On the last day, my mom was like, finish at 9. I went up to bed at like 9:45 or something. I was like, I'm going to finish this.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to stop at 9. I'm going to
You
finish
can't
this.
rush art.
That's right.
I will finish this cake.
See, this is why all of your stuff is far better than whatever we made on Nailed It. This is way nicer.
It also had way more time.
Yeah,
You
way more
have
time.
like an hour and 45 minutes. I have like basically as long as.
Although,
you
Robin,
want
I'm
me
not
to.
sure I could have done more in more time. It just would have looked ugly.
Also, throughout this, you'll see me go through like outfits because it'll be like days passing.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing. So we filmed over 3 days, and I had to wear my same clothes for 3 days, so it would look like it was filmed in 1 hour. So that was exciting, needless to say. By the 3rd day, I was like, I can't shake my dress enough to get the flour that was in bed. We had aprons on. And I was like,
That's
oh, God, this
funny.
poor crew. It's a good thing we were all masked for COVID, because I couldn't imagine how funky we all were.
Ugh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was noticing in the Great British Baking Show that they have them wear the same clothes, but then they say day 2. Why would they have them wear the same clothes if they're acknowledging that it's a weekend?
I know.
Oh my gosh, look at your trees.
Oh my
That's so cute.
Holy schmackaroonies.
That
Wait.
is adorable. Okay.
What's
These trees-
underneath? How
And
did
is this
you like it?
fondant?
So I used the ice cream cone, and then
What is
I
a cone?
frosted. I frosted the ice cream cone, and then I did like little wraps of fondant, and then I layered them with water,
Oh.
so it would like layer.
Yep.
Nice.
They look amazing. Your snow friends are so flippin' cute. I see them back there.
And then I do turn it around. So you can...
Got to ask how come you and Julica both use the same color of yellow and red? Because you have the same picture.
Yeah. I didn't get to the blue scarf though. I didn't get blue.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Oh my gosh. Those are
That is so
adorable.
Oh, I can't deal with it with the little ornaments.
And
And those-
I mean, Julica, your trees were great, but I think Robin's sleds
The sleds
are like
are amazing. And the cinnamon makes it look like a very fun reclaimed wood. I am loving it.
No, listen, I think Robin is definitely much more true to the original picture than I am. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
The Whoville mini though is pretty cute.
My son
The
Fire is
snowman,
doing
though,
it.
the front of the snowman looked like it just like rolled down a hill and like snow or
Yes.
something. So the little disheveled. It's a disheveled snowman.
This
Hi,
is
Sawyer.
Hello.
All right, friends, here's the big reveal.
right.
The
Okay.
CLF nailed it. 3rd annual nailed it. Here is my competition submission. This is what we're going for. And come on, friends. Come on. Nailed it. Nailed it. Look at that. Look at my first time ever using fondant. I've got a green snow person. I've got a blue snow person. I've got a yellow snow person and a red one. I've got a great looking Christmas tree with ornaments. I've got sleds. I've got another Christmas tree with, you know, kind of white representing snow on it. Just look at, they've got arms. They're having a good time. I'm just nailing it. Nailed it, folks.
Nailing
Look
Nailing it, Chris.
look at
Just
that.
nailing it.
Look at that. Just,
Oh my God.
I'm just so proud.
Oh my God, the bleeding eyes. Just perfect.
That is gorgeous, Julica.
Oh, that is so cute. Oh, I adore. Just love.
I am very
That is
pleased
adorable.
with the fact that you can't see it's mini until you see the Coke can, and then you're like, oh
Right.
yeah, it's mini.
Seriously. But for a mini, it has all the things. Oh
That's
my
mine.
There's
God.
Robin.
Look at how cute that is.
It was adorable. Look at the trees. Oh, look at the scarf. And you're
And with the exactly the tilted hat and the puff balls and those
Oh my
trees. Are so
goodness.
That's adorable.
plus icing and bonded. That is some crazy technique going on.
Very
I have to like
impressive,
add some
Robin.
icing over the fondant.
Yeah.
Right,
make it
to
look
give it
snowy.
more of that.
No, it looks just
Real.
like
And then
the
you'll see the
picture.
farthest tree. The farthest tree in the background, I didn't do the layers. I was just like, I'm covering the whole thing in fondant.
Oh yeah, no, that was
I
amazing.
didn't really see.
Right.
So I was like, where?
Very impressive.
Oh, that was amazing.
Well, Audra, now this is your moment. This is your moment to talk us through our process and oh Lord, I can't even do it.
Wow. I mean, I love both mini and huge. That was really amazing. And everything was edible, which is really cool. When I signed the Nailed It contract, I had to agree to the legal definition of cake and that it had to be 75% edible. So I think clearly all of you passed that part.
You say 5%?
75% edible.
Oh, 70. I thought you said 5.
I know. I'm like, good.
No,
75.
yes,
Okay.
it'd be mostly edible. And then they had this like, crazy definition of like cake, right? As you know, a flour and an egg and water and
It's like
bake.
someone was using just like Rice Krispies.
Yeah, to stop people who use like just Rice Krispie treats. That couldn't be cake. But so all of you made cakes. I saw that. Robin's cake looked really good. Julica, I know you bought your cake. Chris, your cake looked beautiful, a little bit like the ram. But you made homemade frosting, right, Julica?
Cake. I don't think that counts.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, but your minis were sweet.
Thanks.
Chris, I liked yours. I like that your accidental ramp that like came out really well.
I also like the blue snow person about to fall off.
Yes, they're like there's real sense of danger with your cake. Robin, I saw some incredible technique use and tool use.
And also some very cool snow people.
So very cool snow people. And I just have to with all the elements. All right, y'all ready? I think with all the elements, all the decorating, I'm gonna have to give it to Robin. Chris, you were very, very close. Julica, I think you guys were tied. I loved it, but Robin, I feel like I saw everything that I needed. Very cute snow people, and I've got to say, it's your sled. That cinnamon reclaimed wood bark sled has won me over for infinity. I love it so much. I can't even deal.
Like
Yay,
the
Team
bobsled.
Robin.
Bobsled.
It's
Thank
pretty good.
you.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
Robin.
That was bravo. Thank you, though. This was so much fun and so less stressful on this end of the situation.
Do you have a minute to share a
Nothing
little bit
judging
more?
more than the bacon.
Of course, absolutely. Yeah, we filmed the Halloween episode at the end of February, and it was the whole week of episodes. So it was really surreal. I was in Burbank, California. It was a blizzard in Boston. It was
Tell them
80.
What happened right after you left?
Yes, I will tell them.
No, I see you do it.
And it was me and 2 other contestants. We actually got along really well. And Nicole Byer said we were the friendliest contestants they'd ever seen because we actually spent a lot of time like chit-chatting and helping each other out and cheering each other on. And that was really fun. Didn't actually get to see Jacques and Nicole very much because of the COVID protocols. We didn't get to hang out. We would come on stage by ourselves. They would go to the thing and do their thing. So, but it was a hoot. They actually walked us through everything, which means then like when I couldn't figure out how to do the mixer, that was like literally my brain screaming because the production assistant literally just showed me how to do it. They don't show that, but everything was not a mystery. So that was incredible. And I got to meet Wes, one of the producers, who was really sweet and nice. And I embarrassed myself around him. I thought he was doing a high five, but he was just like doing one of those gestures. And I like trailed my hand over his. It was mortifying. It gave me a crazy look. So, yeah, but they really were strict with the time. We had to sign an agreement that understood I had to do, 45 minutes for the cupcake. I think it was 90 minutes for the cake. I couldn't complain, and that it was the judge's discretion to add more time. They didn't add more time. Yeah. All right, my kid wants to add a tidbit. What tidbit am I forgetting?
The end part.
The end part of filming?
No, yes. When you left.
Right. So.
Okay, can I do it?
All right. Well, so what are you gonna say?
So right after Audra left and came back, the next people came, but it turns out the crew went on strike that week. So
yeah, so just as we left, I got a text that the show was shut down for a strike, and Netflix decided rather than negotiate, they would cancel. So instead of being a season of Halloween episodes, it was a Halloween special. Yeah, so, I know. I feel bad for the folks who flew there that had to quit right in the middle of filming. I was sort of sad that I wasn't able to talk to the production group. The production staff were amazing. They absolutely were just wonderful. So yeah, it was an incredible experience. I would 100% do it again. And they edited the show really nicely to make my like witchy stuff hilarious and not weird. I was like nervous and swearing all the time. And my food was legitimately the worst.
You're able to make it sound good.
They made it sound good. Literally like choking on it, could barely deal. I mean, Marcus was raw. His stuff was raw. So like, but they struggled to eat mine. So they were really kind in how they edited the episode.
So there is one thing I'm a little sad about.
What?
That they didn't put the you having your things catch on fire part.
Oh yes, I did. I caught so again, the production staff showed me it was a convection or one of those fast heating kitchen
The convection oven.
Yeah, thank you. And I put my pot down with some sugar in it or something, and then walked away thinking it would still have to heat up, and then it immediately caught on fire. And then
my!
had to come over and put it out, and then throw it in the sink. And that's where I was like really excited. I didn't have to do these dishes. So you would be scraping that sugar out for a million years. It would have been horrible. So yeah, that was the best part. Although it was like, a kitchen and a sound stage. So the oven is just mounted in a wood frame, and it's just like radiating heat in the middle. The sink isn't actually attached to plumbing. It just goes into a bucket. And they have water that comes out of water jugs in the back. So the people are like, please don't put anything down the drains for real. Just put it.
Can I tell them about when you had to go for when they were judging?
Oh yeah, so behind us, the like green room waiting area for judging was literally behind the ovens. So like sweating and melting and makeup. That's at one point you can see, right, my makeup is like, oh my gosh, it was so hot. Yes.
Thank you so much for coming and being our celebrity host.
Thank
Audra.
you,
We
Audra.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I love all of you at CLF so much. Thank you. And Robin, thank you for saying yes and doing it. It'd be really nerve-wracking to do something like this publicly. And I so appreciate that. I'm trying to demonstrate that for Winslow, that it's right. It's sometimes fun to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The CLF Connects events will continue. There is an entire season of CLF Connects events. And the purpose behind having our CLF Connects events are to make sure that people have a way to connect with each other during this time of year. Because sometimes people don't have family or don't have a family of friends, or they feel really isolated or lonely, check out our CLF Connects events log. There's something every week, sometimes more than one thing a week, often all the time more than one thing a week. And they're also recorded, so you can check them out later. Earlier this week, we had Michael Tino and Aisha Hauser doing their Iron Chef event with the specialty item of ginger, I believe it was. So you can check that out. But thank you all for coming. If you want to support CLF, there's a link as to how to send us a little donation our way to keep things going for you. We really appreciate you all joining us. We'll be back. I'm going to upload my my bloopers reel for y'all at some point, because you have to know the ending saga of the mixing cups. And I'll just give you a hint. The mixing cups, what I thought was the 1 cup mixing cup, was actually a half cup.
Oh
Now
no!
I wish we could have tasted the cake.
So you remember that cake that was on the incline? Yeah, that's what?
Amazing.
It'll be great. Thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Have a wonderful
Bye, everyone.
evening.